What's going on? What's up, Mr. Tessa Zomoke? Hey, Zakali. Bill Elkins, my man, with the music. Hey, Lizzie, Beanie Goddess. Greetings, greetings. Oh, Ike, you brought somebody with you today? Who is this beautiful woman with you? We're going to have to get in your business a little bit later, okay? So glad to have you. Welcome, welcome. Hey, Jeff. Hey, Pinky. Hey, Bianca. Oh, I'm so glad you came back. What's up, girl? Eliza. Hey, Eliza. We wave, we say hey, we greet when we join the room. Hey, Gusto with the gusto. What's up? I know you got some hot shit for me. I just know I'm excited. I'm excited. He's like, I'm not gonna say much. I'm just going to tip my hat in anticipation of the fire that shall come. It's okay. I understand. I'll hold the excitement for you. Okay, welcome to the room, everybody. Hey, Aisha, Aisha. Every time I say your name, I'm gonna sing it. I want to sing it. Okay. Yes. Hey, Julian and Jen. Welcome, Dominique. Hey, what's up, everybody? Ooh, we got Catman Bill coming in. Oh yes, we're letting everybody roll in. Hey, yes, feel free to greet each other in the chat. Poetek, I got you on the good luck round. Okay, I'm gonna drop the whole list so you can see where you stand. And if you're not on there and you would like to be on there, y'all know how it go. Just hit me in the private message and we'll get you on. And here is the list for this evening, which I will drop again, probably in about 5 minutes when the rest of our friends join us. All right, Messiah, I'm so glad you came back. What's up? What's up? What's up? Excellent, excellent. Jeff, one, me too. Yes, I know. It's starting off with that fire. That's what we do. You know what it is. You already know what it is. Oh, attack first on the good luck round. Let me know if y'all want to get down as we let the folks come in. I hope you guys had a positive week. If you didn't, that's all right. You can let it all out here. Everybody's pissing you off, whatever. Just put it right here with us. This is a safe space for you. Hey, Aisha. Oh, you already know. You already know. I already know, Aisha. You know, I know. I'm going to put you on the good luck round. You already know. We're going to put you in it. Absolutely. Oh, I'm so excited. Good luck round is already busting. We just said it's only been 3 minutes. It's fantastic. So glad to see everybody. Let me put this down because my memory ain't what it used to be, guys. It really just is. Get older, you lose a lot. Your hair, your memory, your sense. No, you're supposed to keep your sense. You're supposed to keep your sense. Okay. Okay. I know some of y'all using that as an excuse. It's not an excuse. Okay. Welcome, everybody. All right, we're gonna give everyone maybe about 2 more minutes to come in, and then we're gonna get it going. Got a nice list going today. Super excited to see everyone. Thank you all for choosing to be here with us. Hey, Nancy. Welcome to the space. Elemental, storm gods in the building. Oh, snap. Y'all let me know. Oh, look at the background. You point at me, I'm pointing at you. You point at me, I'm pointing at you. Welcome to the space, y'all. Yes, to all our friends out there in Facebook land and YouTube land, we will get started in just a minute. Yes, we like to give our folks some time to trickle in, right? Shake off the day. Come on in, get this love, get this healing. That's what we have to offer to each other. Lucas, oh, thank you. So I'm going to, I do what I can. You know what I'm saying? So I look super fresh. I try, at least try to look like I took a shower and cleaned up and did something before I came on here. The least I could do, is shine it up a little bit for you guys. Okay. Yeah. Oh, thank you. I try to keep the frames fresh. It's my addiction. Some people have shoes. I got the frames. It's a real problem. If y'all could pray for me and my bank account, that would be great. Because the gas prices is going up and the glasses is not getting any less expensive. Okay. Yes. Voogme.com. New Yorican is not a sponsor of this. They're not giving us any money. This is all just strictly from me. Voogme.com, as in Vogue, but with the extra O. Okay. Go on, check it out. Treat yourself. All right. Because usually the glasses from the eyeglasses place, just who has $600 for some frames? Not me. Not me. Not my money. Okay. Yeah, it's like the song by Madonna. Exactly, Jeff. Exactly. All right, so it's 9:05. Let's get it going. You have joined the room. We are so excited. Gustav took half a tab of LSD today. Shoot. We're not as excited as Gustav, but we're going to get there. We're going to get there, okay? So you have entered the Thursday night online open mic presented by the classic, the original, the creators, the New Eurekan Poets Cafe. I am your host for the evening. My name is Ray Jane. You can follow me at It's Ray Jane. That's ITSRAYJANE. If you're trying to figure out how to get down next time, if you just like my vibe and you think I'm fly, you forgot to ask where to get the glasses from, holla at me. I'm here for you guys. As always, we lift in this space, and we're so happy to have everyone that's here in Zoom land, and also those of us who are joining on Facebook and YouTube. I don't know if we made it to Twitter yet, but if y'all over there, welcome, okay? If you would like to get on, we usually have signups 24 hours ahead of time. So that's 9 p.m. Eastern on Wednesday night at theneweurekan.org. If you forgot to sign up, you don't see yourself on the list, but you would like to share with us tonight, please send me a message in the group chat. We have 20 on the guaranteed list, but we try to make space for at least 5 to 10 on the good luck round, so you can still have a chance to share with us. You have 3 minutes, 3, 1, 2, 3, not 4, to share your pieces. If it goes over a little bit, we usually let you rock because you're usually right in the middle of that fire and we don't want to stop you. But we do ask that you be respectful to the rest of the folks that are in here, trying to share the contents of their hearts as well, okay? And if you are performing, please put your pronouns, your IG handles, your Venmos, your PayPals in your little box, okay? So we can find you, so we can support you, so we can follow you and stalk you, because that's what we do here, okay? But really so that if you got stuff that you're sharing, that we can uplift it and also use our platforms to share your stuff. And we can't do that if we don't know who you are, okay? So please put your information in the chat. And we know we've been dealing with Zoom land for about 2 years now. Isn't that crazy? Isn't that crazy, guys? But 2 years we've been dealing with this technical way of connecting. So we know sometimes you get disconnected, and that's okay. You know, don't freak out, pop off, pop back on, get back to popping off, okay? Just let me know when you get back in the room, and we'll make sure that you can continue to share, because we want to hear everything that you've got to say, as long as is respectful, okay? We don't compete in here, but we do share respect. There will be no hateful content. As if any of you are paying attention, there's more than enough hate going on outside of these rooms. This space is sacred. This space is safe. And if you are not for that, then you can get on gone, honey, and we will get on you, okay? Don't let us give you the boot if you get too cute. Don't let it be you. Don't let it be you. We want to have fun here, okay? And we can only do that if we show each other respect. Cool? So, also, only way we get to do this is for the charitable contributions of those folks who appreciate that art ought to be free, right? But we got to pay the bills somehow. So we take a second to give special thanks to the National Endowment for the Arts, the New York State Council on the Arts, the New York City Department of Cultural Affairs, the Amazon Literary Partnership, and the New York Community Trust. If you would like to add your name there, you know, New York Community Trust and I don't know, Elemental or something, you know, you want to give us a tax deductible donation, you can come to theneweurekan.org/contribute. Throw us $1. You know, we're trying to do a lot of things. And hopefully, as you spend time with us in the room, you'll understand how every dollar is used to benefit not me, not just Bruja or La Bruja, Caridad La Luz, who is also our executive director, also known as Boss Lady, okay, and the originator of the Thursday night online open mic. It doesn't just go to us, it goes right back to you. It goes right back to the community so we can help share and lift, like I mentioned before. So in order to do that, we got to get it popping. We got to get it going, right? So Ray Jane, hush up and see who's on the list, right? So I'm going to drop the list again in the chat for those of you who are just joining us so that you can see where you are. And we're going to get it started. Again, if you would like to be on the list and you're not there, please let me know and we'll get you on the good luck round. But we're going to start it off with our friend and his friends who we fondly know as Pinky. Jeff Cottrell, I'm going to unmute you so you can tell us where you are, where the folks can find you, and then share what you got to share.
Okay, find me at jeffcottrell.com.
We can't hear you, man.
Can you hear me now? I'm not muted.
Jeff, let me unmute you again. There you go.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, there you go.
I don't know what happened. I was unmuted then.
Strange.
Weird technical stuff. So I can be found at jeffcottrell.com and Facebook and Twitter. And well, there's nothing that artists and poets love more than corporate business meetings. So here's an old piece called Meeting. Afternoon stakeholders, I'd like to take ownership of this meeting and utilize it to reach out to all of you on the team and touch base in a proactive way. Going forward, before we hit the ground running in regards to our action item list, does anybody here have an ask? Any of you have an ask? Nobody has an ask? No ask? Well, let's use our bandwidth wisely and get on with our thought shower. For our primary action item, going forward, let's consider reprioritizing our delivery strategy in regards to our best practices and our learnings. Do our best practices add value to the team? Do they result in value added? What kind of impact do they have? How does it impact you as a team member? How do you impact the team? How do you impact the bottom line? Do you do it in an impactful way? Is this done impactfully? Is this a cutting edge impact compliant with our externalities, or does this impact result in a negative growth? Does this impact minimize the usage of bandwidth, or is it a wastage of metrics? Is it appropriate to think outside the box here, or would it be better to look for the low-hanging fruit by leveraging a standard operating procedure with a high-quality solution? In regards to this action item, does anybody have an ask? Any ask? No asks yet. Fine. Let's progress the situation by doing a 360 and layering the message with alignments and blue sky thinking. In regards to our new SOP, we are forced to deal with a severe and challenging opportunity. How can we solution this opportunity? How can we action this opportunity? If we take the ball and run with it and be intentional with this opportunity, how will this impact our deliverables? After we leverage the SOP and weaponize it and then slaughter the firstborn children of our competitors, should we task our scrutineers to redact the usage of our externalities with a full hard stop? Oh, somebody has an ask. Yes. No, we are not going to be slaughtering any children. That was a metaphor. Now then, in regards to our secondary objectives and our mission statement, let's unpack this and liaise with our negative growth going forward. To put a pin in that, how much bandwidth should we expend by tasking the deliverables to the external stakeholders? And will that result in scope creep? How can we solution this impact in the third quarter with a focus on state-of-the-art technologies? Should we detonate the bomb in the hospital's underground parking garage? And if so, should we take it offline? Will this cause a predetermined hard stop in the office? Somebody has another ask. Yes? No, we are not planning to detonate any explosives anywhere. That was jargon. Well, it's the new jargon. Have another donut there. Now, in regards to our limited bandwidth and proactive fiscal years, let's put all this in our wheelhouse and weaponize the essentials. Will we need to resource action the whole department? And if not, will there be an excess of wastage? Can we make productive usage of this wastage? Is it an opportunity we can solution with minimal wastage? Should we leverage a solution from the remote team going forward? And whom do we task with this solution? What impact will it have? How will it impact the subsequent impact? Is this a game-changing impact? Will this impact change the landscape of the industry? Once we've succeeded in our world domination objective, how much of the global population should we enslave? Do we enslave them through brute force or through brainwashing and manipulation? Should their deaths be quick and painless, or do we resort to torture first? How cruel do we need to be? Should our cruelty have a practical objective, or should we torture the populace for the pure enjoyment of it? How long do we wait before wiping out the dolphins? What about the harp seals? Should we use clubs, tasers, or power drills? What time frame should we establish for firing a nuclear missile at the sun? And when we do, what kind of impact will it have on our impacts? Yes, we have another ask. Well, I think this team member's asks are having a negative impact on our bottom line. I vote that we solution this team member permanently. I propose that we make a strong impact on him. Specifically, we impact him on the side of his head with a crowbar. And then we adopt a new delivery strategy by delivering him through a 10th floor window. Oh, no, it's not a metaphor. Let's make kicking his ass our primary action item going forward with a great impact. Impactfully. Thank you. That was called beating. Now I can't hear you.
I'm muted. That's because I'm muted. I unmute everybody. If you
Oh
can give
yeah,
everybody
Jeff.
some love.
That was
Had an
brilliant,
impact
Jeff.
on my day. Impactful impact.
Impact, Jeff.
Flawless. Jeff, can I suck your cock?
All right. Thank you so much for sharing with us. Okay. We are going to move along. Jeff and Pinky always give us something to think about right here in the noggin. So we appreciate you for that. Please put your information in the chat so the folks can follow you and support you. All right. Next up is going to be Lizzie. I'm going to unmute you, my dear. Thank you for joining us. How you doing?
Hello. Beanie blessings to you and the community. I'm doing okay. It's been a bit of a week. I'm going to read one piece. It's new shit. It's called Eternally Sunburnt. I've swam through murky waters my entire life. When I reach out to grab one's hand, I instantly feel seaweed between their scaly fingers, turning my fragile skin into slime. I've never been given a chance to cling to them, told immediately to go wash off the grime. But is it that indeed? We all have dirt beneath us. If you exist, it will be impossible to always live a squeaky clean life. Washing off the shit of others who refuse to help, a punch to the gut realization. Watching those soar through life with both hands firmly held is rather painful. Crash pads always standing by to catch their falls, parachute ready to open at a moment's notice. I've had to walk the walk through life, sans all this. Why I refuse to give it all away in my proses. But if you continue to dissect my theses, you'll find me and eventually will understand when Apollo chooses to not burn me. Thank you.
Woo! Yes, Lizzie. That was fire. Let me unmute everybody. Please give her some love.
Lizzie.
Yeah, Lizzie.
Yeah,
big
Yeah.
Way to go, Lizzie. Another good one.
Lizzie!
Dizzy Miss Lizzie.
Exactly. Thank you for being here with us. I know you got some exciting projects coming through, also creating space for other artists, including our folks who are celebrating their accomplishments with books that are coming out, books on books on books. So please follow Lizzie. There goes one. Follow Lizzie. Make sure you get her book of Pankus that is coming out. Michelle, I got you, boo. You on the good luck round. Don't worry. She brings that up. If you are here and you do not see yourself on the list, please let me know if you would like to share. We still got some space on the good luck round at the end of the show, which is usually popping. So if you have time, please do stay and take a listen to all the folks that are coming to share their love with all of us. Okay. Thank you, Lizzie, for that performance and always for sharing and bringing such good energy into the room. Because as you can see, we need it. All right. So next we're going to get us some music in here. We love to have some music and Bill never disappoints us. So Bill Elkins, let me unmute and let's hear that guitar sing, baby. Go ahead.
All right, I'm unmuted. Hi, everybody. I want to do a Dylan cover song. 2 nights ago here in Long Beach, Dylan performed. He's on tour, on concert for his Rough and Rowdy Ways LP. And he's 81 years old, and boy, he's starting to show it. He doesn't play guitar anymore, he just plays keyboards. But the one thing that really upset me was the fact that everybody had to put their iPhones or cell phones in a pouch that you couldn't open in the performance area because of you probably have that out there on the East Coast for some concerts, but it's the first time I went through it, and I ended up losing my phone. They wouldn't give you a pouch with a strap, of course not. Just a pouch that was too big to be in a pocket to prevent pirating, videotaping the performance. But anyway, enough said on that. The concert was pretty decent, but it's not the Bob of old. He is old, but it's not the Bob of old. Okay, this is the song I'd like to play. It's called Percy's Song. It's one of his, not one of his big hits or anything, but it's a song I've always liked. Oh, hold on. Technical difficulty there. Okay, here we go. It's called Percy's Song. Here we go. Bad news come to me where I sleep. Turn again, saying one of your friends is in trouble deep. Turn to the rain and the wind. Tell me the trouble, tell me once to my ear. Turn again. Joliet prison and 99 years. Turn to the rain and the wind. Oh, what's the charge of how this came to be? Turn again. Manslaughter in the highest of degree. Turn to the rain and the wind. I sat down and wrote the best words I could write. Turn again. Explaining to the judge I'll be there on Wednesday night. Turn to the rain and the wind. Without a reply I left by the room. Turn again. And was in his chambers by the next afternoon. Turn to the rain and the wind. Could you tell me the facts? I said without fear. Turn again. That a friend of mine would get 99 years. Turn to the rain and the wind. A crash on the highway threw the car to a field. Turn again. There were 4 persons killed and he was at the wheel. Turn to the rain and the wind. But I knew him as good as I know my own self. Turn again. And he wouldn't harm a life that belonged to someone else. Turn to the rain and the wind. The judge spoke out of the side of his mouth. Turn again. Saying the witness who saw, well, he left little doubt. Turn to the rain and the wind. Well, that may be true, he's got a sentence to serve. Turn again. But 99 years he just don't deserve. Turn to the rain and the wind. Too late for his case, it is sealed. Turn again. His sentence is passed and it cannot be repealed. Turn to the rain and the wind. But he ain't no criminal and his crime it is none. Turn, turn, turn again. What happened to him could happen to anyone. Turn, turn to the rain and the wind. And at that, the judge jerked forward and his face it did freeze. Turn, turn, turn again. Saying, could you kindly leave my office now, please? Turn, turn to the rain and the wind. Well, his eyes looked funny and I stood up so slow. Turn, turn, turn again. With no other choice except for to go. Turn, turn to the rain and the wind. I walked down the highway and I heard his door slam. Turn, turn, turn again. I walked down the courthouse stairs and I could not understand. Turn, turn to the rain and the wind. And I played my guitar through the night to the day. Turn, turn, turn again. And the only tune my guitar could play was the old cruel rain and the wind. Thank you.
Beautiful, Bill. Let me unmute everybody. Please give Bill some love.
God damn, Bill, that was great.
Yes.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Excellent. Excellent.
Awesome. Thank you so much for bringing us some music. And Bianca, you are never alone in the sway, child. I'm always swearing with you, okay? So I don't know about y'all, but I need the vibes. This has been a weird week energetically. I don't know who else is feeling that, but just want you to know that you're not alone in that feeling. You know, if you're overwhelmed by anxiety this week, if you weren't sure, if you felt unfooted, unbalanced, you're not alone in any of those feelings. And we just wanted you to know that there's space for you here. And there are people here who feel like you feel, just out here peopling. And we thank you, Bill, for giving us some music to feel in. Okay, so thank you all for being here, and thank you, Bill. We're going to move along to our next artist, who we know is going to bring us some positive vibes, because Ed is always the positive vibe. Sometimes he's this flaming vibe, you know what I'm saying? He's a little hot, you know, he bring a little hot. That's why we call him Ed the foreman, you know, the fireman. Okay, foreman. He said, get my name right. Ray Jane, get my name right. So let me ask you to unmute, and you let us know we going hot, we going cold, how we doing it tonight, Ed?
We're going to be hot, hot, hot. Yeah. Hi, sister. How are you? I hope you're every cut of a blue.
Okay, poetastic. You already know what it is. You already know.
You already know it's going to be hot like lava and smooth like Java. So, you know what I'm going to do. I'm going to push on through. My name is Ed Fireman. Hope everyone can enjoy my lands. All right, let's begin, my wonderful, wonderful, poetastic friends. All right, this is called My Blinded Passion. You sweetly whispered into my ear. You whispered, let's try something new. I knew it was nothing to fear. I couldn't say no, but what am I to do? I started slowly stripping everything off. You started to do the same. Quickly, my eyes had a loincloth. You slowly murmured, let's play the blind game. It was pure darkness, but I reached out my hands. I felt something warm and pulsing. It felt like a soft and warm beach covered in sand. You said getting warmer while your lips glistening. I slowly felt my way towards your nice perky heels. They felt like pillows, maybe jello through my hands. I gently squeezed. You said getting warmer. I felt thrills, goosebumps, and chills. I slowly went down. Now I started touching something. You start making panting and moaning sounds. You shake, swing, and sing. It felt like a small, moist pond. My fingers started going up and down and all around. You screamed, sizzling, please go on. Your hot spot I quickly found. You started to slide your soft hands over my chest. Your delicate fingers didn't miss a space mark or curve. There goes my worries, embarrassments, and stress. You quickly started to hit a sexual yet enticing nerve. You slowly reached, you thought it was a big crane. You started to feel the up and down. It was so hard to maintain and explain. The feelings were strong and gentle, yet profound. I was erect than any mountain or tower. You giggle with lust and delight. A warming jolt start to shower. I was making love to the blazing sunlight. I felt something jumping quicker, quicker, and quicker. I grabbed with all the gymnast in my might. The air started getting thinner, thinner, and thinner. I couldn't see, but it felt so right. I started taking off my blindfold. You hold my hand and say, no, no, no. I haven't finished reaching the gold at the end of your road. Let's bear with it, nice, long, and slow. We in a second round, I was up and you were on fours. We started making groans, moans, and oh sounds. We wanted an encore, but we were spread out on the floor. We were exhausted beneath the woven black, our backs up against the fluffy pillows, the energy we quickly lack, dozing off in the sun's radiant glow. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I wish you all a blazing day and a wonderful, blazing or amazing tomorrow.
Yes, after you done set us on fire, everybody please unmute. Let them know how you feel.
Yes, Eddie.
Oh, Eddie.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
All right.
Hey, awesome.
Yes. I don't know if we was ready for that, Ed. I don't know. Bill just laid us down all nice, and then you go come on being nasty to us. Look at it. Look at this. Look at this. Somebody come and look at this. We thank you for showing up as yourself, Ed, always here as yourself, and for heating up the space and giving people permission. You know, poetry is a lot of things. We talk about the human experience. Being intimate is a part of that experience, right? So we invite you, be yourself, right? Tell us your words. Get blazing, y'all. I got the blazing going on. See, lava's hot. See, you letting us all know it's okay. Okay. Thank you, Ed, for being who you are and always being such a bright light in this space. All right. So we are going to go on. I see another guitar in the Zoom. Man, we need the music, Catman. So I know you're going to deliver it to us. Let me unmute you. It's so good to see you here. Welcome back.
Nice to see you two again.
Yes.
So I'll just, I know you like new shit, right? Because that's all I ever hear for 2 years is new shit, new shit, new shit, new shit. So I have a little new shit. And it's called There's a Tampon Shortage. There's a tampon shortage, oh Christ. Gas gone up in price. Recession fears, so you hold back tears. There's a tampon shortage, oh Christ. Forget the war in Ukraine. There's no one there you can blame. Even Putin is your special friend, they say on Fox and Friends. Crypto, Trump, and Twitter. You say today you're not bitter. Baby milk is best from mama's tits, says Professor Dershowitz. all. Oh, I read it online, that's all. What do you think, if you think at all? Yep, I read it online, that's all. There's a Trump, there's a tampon shortage, oh Christ. Gas gone up in price. Recession fears, so you hold back tears. There's a tampon shortage, oh Christ.
Yes, thank you. Thank you, Catman. Let me unmute everybody.
Yes.
Catman.
Yes, I
Yeah.
love that. Thank you, Catman.
Oh, cat, man. Oh, the vibe.
Welcome.
Yes, and it's true. It's a shortage of a lot of things. It's common sense, kindness, decency, and tampons. Whole world's bleeding out. Okay, so make sure you get your supplies while you can. And thank you for keeping us up with the internets and what's new and popping and the new information coming out every second of what's not here. Okay, but you know what? You know what is here? You and us. These vibes, this love, this poetry, this artistry, this safe space. And don't forget that fire. Okay, so speaking of that fire, and who's always bringing us a little bit of fire, also some of that new shit. I know Catman Bill, we say that a lot, but it's true. We are creative folk. Okay, we always got something new on our minds. And you know what? If you need a little gusto in your life, let me go ahead and unmute Gustav so you can get you some gusto. Okay, go ahead, do your thing.
All right. IG's in the chat, and I wrote 6 short pieces, all for today. This is new shit. This is Thursday's rap. Oh my God, is it Thursday already? I gotta write new shit, man. I gotta get ready. Thunderlung Thursdays is where it's at. Spit on the mic and get down in the chat. Come with us and learn some truth. We're what's up. We're the youth. We write poems to make you feel. Change your mind about what's real. Get in your brain and dance around. Listen up. Be one with the sound. This is called Born of Nonsense. Born of nonsense, this poem comes hither. The words, they crawl, they creep, they slither into my mind, then onto the page. I write to try to assuage the rage that fills my heart when all I see is men behaving frightfully, slaughtering innocents without remorse, using legal guns, of course. For the Second Amendment is a suicide pact. How many more must die before we will act? This one's called Gobbledygook Love. Gobbledygook and namby-pamby, I once knew a girl named Bambi. A fare thee well to you and yours. When it rains, it pours. You are the one that I adore. You, my entreaties, just ignore. Howling winds and thunderous lightning. The way I love you is frightening. A sweet sickness fills my heart. And when am I me when we're apart? The sun comes up when you appear. Don't you know this, my dear? My love for you is a thing so rare. I really do wish you'd care. This one's called the Delinean ekphrasis. The word ekphrasis comes from the Greek for a written description of a work of art produced as a rhetorical exercise. I'm about to get ekphrastic just to prove my mind's elastic. Dali's clocks melting like plastic makes me feel a little splastic. Ants swarm the pocket watch. Symbolism kicks you in the crotch. The persistence of memory of 1931. One war coming, another just one. The rotting flesh of a surreal creature. A bleak landscape with just one feature. Dali discredited completely the world of reality till reality made of Dali a fatality. This last one is called Self-Doubt. Day in, day out, you twist and shout. Try not to freak out. Do all you can to break out. Even when you feel burnt out, don't fall prey to self-doubt, 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 self-doubt. Thank you.
Ooh, yes, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Unmute yourselves, please.
Fire!
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
thank you,
that
thank
fire.
you.
Yes.
Oh,
Bringing that fire, that
oh,
gusto. Yes.
Yes.
oh,
Yes, that was fire.
Woo. Y'all better go and follow him, please. Look in the chat, see where you can follow. Gustav with the gusto. Every Thursday, you bring us up. You bring it in, you bring us up. We appreciate you, your artistry, your new shit, the freshness of your mind. Thank you for reminding people where they at too, because this is Thunderlung Thursday, just in case you ain't know. Okay? That's what we do here. We are poets. We are political activists. We are people in the world who refuse to be quiet about it. So thank you for being loud and saying what the hell you got to say, so we know who you are and what you stand for in here, because that's important. So thank you. Thank you. Woo! Got me excited. Got my heart rate up. I'm doing like this. Okay. Yes. And I know my heart rate is not about to come down, because I know Dominique is about to just bust it. She's about to kill it. I'm so excited. I need a breath. Hold on, let me take a second. Okay, all right. Let me unmute you. Okay. Hey, how you doing?
Hey, Queen. How's it going? Good to see you. Good to see everyone.
Good to see you too. I'm excited to hear what you got. Let the folks know where they can find you first, as we always say in this room, and share what you got, boo.
Yes. All right. Good night, everyone. You can find me on Instagram at DTruthAndLove. So tonight I got one of my oldies but goodies, and I trimmed it a little bit so it could fit within the 3 minutes. So the title of this piece is called "The Revolution Will Be Live Streamed." The digital arachnid spins a worldwide wicked web. It's the catalyst of humanity's entanglements, the coterie of the secret societies. We got the tea on the 13 bloodlines of the Illuminati, exposing their reign of terror over centuries. As Yeshua rebuked those brood of vipers, Slytherin, with their lesser magic, casting spells on the sleeping masses. Ignotum justitia, compos mentis, God in the machine, spirit of the mechanism, Deus ex machina, and machina et spiritus. QAnon's like rat poison, creating a potent potion of lies intertwined with half-truths, tainting the sound conspiracy theorists that actually have proof. Don't drink the Kool-Aid of the lamestream media or regurgitate the news flashes. Let the bits of information marinate on your neurons and synapses. Critical thinking is a lost art, but still in vogue. Religion is a prison that keeps you in a stronghold. Lamestream media is losing its foothold. We're turning the page in this broken system on its head, disposing of the television because it's already dead. We can now live stream in real time, right from our rooms, right here on Zoom. Just ask the locals. We're on the front lines witnessing, so we can't help but be vocal. The reptilian overlords, their shadow government whores, think they can keep all the knowledge they hoard, but their time is up. Us so-called peasants are incessant in our endless thirst for knowledge. Why are we here? Did we really go to the moon? Or was it just a veneer? The jet streams lined with chemtrails, disfiguring our beautiful blue skies. Blue-pilled sleeping sheeple with their third eye blind. Extraterrestrials, close encounters of the third kind. Full disclosure is upon us all. Are you ready for the establishments to fall? My tin hat is tingling. The flat earthers might be onto something. Earth is ghetto. I wanna leave, oh, Earth is ghetto. So many beloved movies and TV shows have predicted, programmed us that it's so obvious Armageddon is near. Breaking news. Our sources and fact checkers have confirmed that the revolution will not be televised. In fact, The revolution will be live streamed. Thank you and good night.
Oh, come on. It's too fire. I didn't survive. Unmute yourselves.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh,
Dominique.
Dominique.
Wow.
Revolution.
Totally rocked.
Thank you.
Absolutely. And you are welcome. Thank you. Thank you for that. There were too many bars in there. There were just too many bars. And you had to cut it down. What did you leave out? I don't even, you know what? I'm not going to act like I can handle what you left out because I know you did that for us because we would have just, it would have been done. It would have been done. The whole thing would have went black. Exactly. Gustav would, boom, done. What she said? Blue pill sleeping sheeple? Come on now. You ain't had to do us like that. You ain't had to do us like that. But we are glad that you did. Thank you for being here. Thank you for sharing that. That was amazing. And you'll probably see, I stalked you a little bit on the story. So, you know what I'm saying? That might happen to you guys if you don't know. If you're sharing something that is wonderful, which is pretty much everybody, I'll probably be taking a little piece of it and sharing it with the world because you deserve to be heard. And that's just the facts, okay? So, speaking of deserving to be heard, our next artist up is Eliza. I'm going to unmute you.
Hey, thank you. I'm Eliza.
Eliza, thank you. Thank you for telling me how to say it properly. So we want to make sure we're saying your name right, okay? Thank you for being here.
Thank you. So this is my first time at this, and I'm going to share a song that I wrote a few weeks ago. So here we go. Just another morning, just another day of life, just another childhood about to end in strife. Woke up, had some breakfast, and they headed off to learn. Never did they realize that they'd never return. Just another headline, just another crazy guy, just another mother could not say goodbye. Just another funeral, another shattered heart. Just another family, a gunshots torn apart. When will we decide that it's worth our children's lives to lay down arms? Don't want to sacrifice your rights, but it's kids who pay the price. They've done no harm. Oh, leaders of this land, please take a different stand. Be a voice for those now gone. Don't let it be our legacy that children die while guns are free. When will we decide that it's worth our children's lives to lay down arms? Don't want to sacrifice your rights, but it's kids who pay the price. They've done no harm. Oh, leaders of this land, please take a different stand. Be a voice for those now on. Don't let it be our legacy that children die while guns are kept free. Just another morning, just another day of life, just another child about to end in strife.
Wow. That was beautiful. Thank you so much. I'm not going to be the only one to say so either. Everybody unmute yourselves and please bring her in with some love.
That's a beautiful song.
Yeah, that was beautiful.
So beautiful.
That's
Wow.
beautiful.
Thank you.
That's how you step on the scene. Beautiful song. Beautiful piano.
I'm back.
Yes, absolutely. Thank you for being here. We have a tradition here for anybody who is new and joining the space. The tradition was originally made by the first host of the New Eurekan Poetry Cafes online, open mic on Thursdays, and that is Caridad de la Luz. And we call her La Bruja NYC, if you want to follow her on Instagram. And she started singing a song called the Pop That Cherry song. And we're really, really bad at singing that song. Okay, we are really, really bad at singing it. So tonight I want to retire that song, okay? Because I would like you to do something different tonight. Tonight we're going to unmute, and I want you to say to this new poet, this new family member of ours, the thing that you wanted to hear when you came into a space like this and you needed somewhere to be. I want you to unmute. I want you to tell her that, how much she is welcome here. Whatever comes to your spirit, I want you to tell her. I want you to welcome her. That's what we're going to do. We're going to take a moment out of this lovely online open mic to let you know how we feel about you. Okay, and all our different voices. So everybody, please unmute yourselves and let her know how you feel.
Yes,
One of
welcome.
us.
Hello,
Welcome.
Liza, you are
Been
welcome to
brave,
the world right
Welcome.
now.
you have a
welcome,
place here.
and
Welcome.
you
are
will
blessed.
grow into a family of beautiful butterflies.
Jenny. Thank you.
Thank you.
You are welcome. Thank you for being here, Eliza. We want you here. You may have heard some folks saying, one of us, one of us. What that is a message from the community that we already claim you. We already find you to be exactly enough for us. And we want you to come back. So when you are free on Thursday nights, 9 p.m. Eastern, please find yourself here because there has been a space carved out for you just now. Okay, and we want you here. So thank you for sharing that beautiful song with us. And we look forward to hearing all the things that you have yet to create. And if you got nowhere else to be, that's safe. And you see Poetac showing you the cherries. We gotta, we always got to keep the heritage strong. Okay, so thank you for being here with us. One of us, indeed. We love the new artists. We love to have you here. And you may say to yourself, you don't even know me. How could you love me? Yeah, well, you're going to learn what love looks like, even from strangers. And that's what our job is here in this room, tell you what it is and how it should feel. Okay? So moving on to some more love, somebody who reminds us often to love ourselves, okay, with his honest works. Julian, let me find you in these here boxes so I can unmute you. I know you're in here. I just saw, oh, there you are. Let me unmute you. How you doing?
I'm good.
Go ahead. Tell the folks where they can find you and go ahead and jump into your stuff.
You can find me on Linktree/Julian Matthews. This is called The Mirror Called Us. A mirror reflects who we are, but a mirror shows right as left and left as right. The right hand raised as a fist is actually your left. A left hand held out to shake is actually your right. Shut one eye and the other still watches. Shut one ear and the other still hears. Once I broke my right arm and was in a cast. Took a photo in a mirror with my left hand, posted it on social media, and 2 friends pointed out that it was my left arm that broke, not the right. Even though you could clearly see the cell phone's reflection in the photo. As if I wouldn't know my left from my right. Hey, it was my arm that broke. In school, I recall a friend that in class told me how his grandmother beat him just for writing and drawing with his left hand. The grandma logic we were told is we eat with our right and wash our bums with our left. He forced himself to switch, but then showed me he could still write and draw on the sly with both hands. I learned the word ambidextrous that day. I notice how people in online threads always need to point out what they think is wrong first, not what's right. How opinions quickly form based on scrolling down timelines and streams, always fault finding, picking sides, team A versus team B, team Chris versus team Will, team Johnny versus team Amber, favoring the shallows over depth, skipping pebbles on waves instead of contemplating calmer waters from a rock. This is how the world unspools. no empathy for suffering fools. Just the binary that left is always right and right is always wrong, or vice versa. Like that duality of the glass being half empty or half full, perhaps pointing out the other's emptiness eases what's missing within. Emptiness preempts empathy then. Maybe emptiness is just a reflection of our own increasingly very empty lives. And no one notices the glass. No one notices the glass until it breaks. Thank you.
Yes, yes, you have me all jacked up over here. You got me all jacked up, man. Okay. Let me unmute everybody. Please let them know how you feel.
That was jacked up.
Yes.
Broken
Yes,
glasses
that
on
was
there.
amazing.
Yeah.
Loved it.
Always
Great.
good work, man.
Julia, that was amazing. Julia,
Beautiful. Beautiful work, Julian. As always, we appreciate you here in this space. Thank you for reminding us, some of us, we forget, that we are fragile, and that's okay, right? However we show up in the world. We thank you for your reminders and for your artistry. It's wonderful. Absolutely. Always, exactly, always. Okay, so we are going to move along to our next artist for the night. I wish I had somebody to. Oh. She just popped up on me because I see Advocate of Words is our co-host for the evening. We're going to let him get on in a minute so he could tell you about all the wonderful things that he's doing. But in the meantime, he went ahead and connected me with my new boo. Hey, Bianca, how you doing?
Good. How about yourself?
I am well. I'm even better now. Let the folks know where they can find you, and please share what you got.
You guys can find me on Instagram at bee.yonkaa. I'll go ahead and link that after with my Venmo as well. So this next piece I'm going to be performing is called Being Brown. Hope you guys like it. I love being brown. Brown is a culture, not a cult following. Seeing brown people express their indigenous nature, protesting to be seen other than being murdered, raped, or deported. Brown sounds like speaking with accents and forbidden native tongues, all while creating communities to express that we do belong. I love being brown. Brown is only seen as a color, a hue, but not a style. See, brown is only brown until the oppressor makes it beige, and now it's an aesthetic. Brown is exotic cars, games, and food. Brown is tasting the food of my people and feeling it weigh my stomach down into a food coma. The smell of burnt embers and floral notes from the banana leaves of the roasting lechon carne, with white jasmine rice as the base and lumpia as a snack, appetizer, and party favor. I already feel the high cholesterol turning my ears red. I love being brown. Brown is a caramelized skin of the men and women who aren't idolized because they're too melanated. It's okay though, brown only makes gold shine brighter, so hold your crowns up, kings and queens. Brown is a communal acceptance of being a part of every culture because at one point, we all were colonized by the same intruder kind of love. The familiar essence of calling the elders auntie and uncle, growing up with their kids as cousins, and every Saturday night we're going to another barbecue. I love being brown. Neighbors became friends, friends became babysitters, and babysitters became family. So many people in this family tree, we forgot that most of the family are only stray branches of expired visas and green cards, but in order to vine them back to us, let's help them get married so they can have some papers. I love being brown. Brown is the benevolent silence that comes from other communities being harmed as long as it isn't us, so we don't draw attention to ourselves. Making enough noise doesn't mean silence the others, it means amplify the knowledge, but ignorance is blissful when asked, not told. Slaves to farmers, brown sounds like a union. I love being brown. Brown is a sound of people strong, aloha to the aina, and how much we are connected more than you think. We are rooted together, mudbound, see, brown will never sink. Brown is more than a color. Brown is a revolution. Brown is education. Brown is anything it wants it to be. I love being brown. Brown is me. Thank you.
Yes, brown girl, you better talk that shit. Yes, let me unmute everyone, please. Let her know how you feel about that brown, okay?
I
Yes,
am down
Yes,
with
Brown
Bianca.
brown.
shit killed
That
it.
was
Yeah.
fire. I loved
Brown
it.
shit
Loved it.
guys.
dope.
Yes.
Yeah.
Tell her make it beige.
Magnificent.
Dope.
Magnificent.
Oh, you got my shoulders going. You got my shoulders going, Bianca. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. Thank you for blessing the space and thank you for coming back. Last week was her first week with us, and now she's back because she knows she belongs to us. Where else you gonna be, Bianca? Nowhere. Nowhere you gonna be here, right here with us. Okay. Thank you for complying, so we didn't have to get rough with you. No. I'm just kidding, and so excited to have you here. As always, you are fire. Just in case you did not know, okay? And from one newbie returning to the next newbie returning. Oh, y'all, we got some retention up in here. Next up is Messiah. Yes, advocate. We are going to unmute you. How you doing?
I'm fine. How are you?
You know I'm doing what I can, just being brown. You know. Let me let me mute. Go ahead, do your thing.
Okay, I'm going to read 2 poems. The first one is called Softest, a Miracle. If I could afford you clear communication into the illumination in which my heart clings to the hope of loving you, and indeed to have it returned infinitely, unconditionally, then I would have long ago slung the trenchant decay of transient matter into an abyss and showed you the internal miracles of the universe, where our destiny together shares in the most integral miracle, you, and while perhaps not seeming so, as we attend to the spirit of mundane matters, we could harbor the journey to each other like a chastity built just for us, a purified affection in the rarefied substance of love's eternal quality. Let the miracle land in between us, between our words, our kisses, our embrace, and let your whole being be my miracle, for I shall build you into the envy of angels, the serenity of oceans, the bud of an immaculate flower. Remain my prophetic work of art, and in the prophecy of your supreme becoming you shall bask, in the exuberant arrival of yourself, translucent and effluent, as the expressive resplendence of a clarified and immortal starry sky. And this is the second one. It's called Let Us Go Boldly. Let us go boldly, levitating, penetrating in righteous space, sensuously appreciating the rivers of oblique solace in the mouths of luscious lovers, caught by the winds of a new season, a new platitude, arranging deft alight upon the earth for our composure and easy composition. Let the sparkle of rubies and gems cut through our steady leisure, taking rhythms that assonate celestial in the dark and making of them the sound in our breath. We exact space like Fat John, moving into lovers' tresses within a symbiotic exchange. We are more than one. We're joined at the most fundamental and profound atomic bond. You with me at lover's spring, we awash in tranquility and our spiritual body clutched by fervent gods whose love ideal takes on a new clarity in our feeling. Let your soul do what it does best, the magic to manifest life at the seat of the soul, in the welcome part that my soul can best understand, acting as an intravenous symbol for the consciousness of life itself. And let my time come wholly into yours, that our very breathing will realize this burgeoning self that is too becoming singular. We exist, body and soul, in the minds of divine beings, and they in the minds of greater beings, and so forth, all reflecting on love's unified metaphysics. We need only to see each other clearly to see the fabric of illusions shattered, the hint of true love meted into release, and love as a whole reflection will become our sunrise and sunset, our day and our night, our form and decay, for you within me. Thank you.
Woo! You had the nerve to thank us for that. Shoot, let me unmute. Let me be quiet so they can tell you.
Fire alarm.
Messiah.
Wow. House
excellent.
burnt down.
That's crazy. Come back with it, Messiah. Dope.
House burnt down.
House burnt down. Okay. Zakali turned into a whole horn. You know what I'm saying? You over here morphing people into different things. This is beautiful. Your words are beautiful. If you didn't know, you're a genius. If you didn't know, you probably already know. But if you didn't know, your words are gorgeous. Your choices are so smart, so spot on, and really inspiring. You're inspiring me, just so you know, if you didn't know, as you are with the rest of the room. You made somebody a whole horn tonight. Did you know that? Like a whole person turned into a horn. It's crazy. We appreciate you for coming back. We invite you to continue to return to us and bring us your genius, because we want it. We want it. We need it, so we can be pushed. What they say, iron sharpens iron, right? So thank you for your iron, for sure. And before we move forward, speaking of iron sharpening iron and spaces being made that are safe and people returning to these spaces that we create here at the New Eurekan with our collective energy, right? If Thursdays are not your thing, but Monday nights is where you got a little time, 8 p.m. Eastern, you can catch us here. Online open mic that's hosted by Advocate of Words. Advocate, I know you in the space. There you go. There you go. I'm gonna go ahead and unmute you. You could probably unmute yourself because you co-host. But let the people know what's up. How you doing, brother?
What's going on, Ray? Shout out to Chris Lopez, who's back in control. He's hosting. I am home at the cafe right now. It's set up for Friday night. So, yeah, we got a lot going on at the cafe. I don't want to spend too much time talking about it. Check out newyourekan.org. We got workshops coming. We got performances in the cafe. We have our online stuff, of course, every Thursday night with Ray Jane. On Monday at 8 p.m. we do it as well. So, yeah, check it out. There's so much going on, and I guess we can say this. We got a deal coming in July for some shows. That I don't even think I should say any more than that. But if you are in New York City, you need to come to the cafe. We got some deals coming. We also got some really nice poets who are going to be doing shows here in the relatively near future. So newyourekan.org, and of course follow me at Advocate of Words for the Monday online open mic. Thank you, Ray. Appreciate it. I'm enjoying all of it. And again, shout out to Chris Lopez, who is now producing this. Love y'all. Appreciate it.
We love you too. Thank you so much for coming on. That's Advocate of Words. That's Words with a Z for poetic license. Please follow him. Why you always got to come on here with all these secrets? You know what I'm saying? With all this, covertness. He's like, I want to tell y'all, but I can't tell y'all. Because if I tell y'all, I have to kill y'all. And then you won't make it to the spot. You know what I'm saying? I understand, though. I understand the math on that. When you added it and subtracted it and took it away, it made sense. So thank you for coming on and filling us with this intrigue. Hopefully, if you are intrigued enough, you will find yourself amongst our bricks, right? Come home, right? If you're around in the summertime, we want you. Oof, Lord, he told me who it was. I ain't gonna tell y'all, but you need to come through. You do. I like the mystery. We're gonna keep it mysterious. Okay. So definitely come by. We love you. We want you. We want to hear you. This is an opportunity for you to meet, to network. I don't know about y'all. When I started, I was very nervous about networking and talking about my craft and other people making space for me. I didn't think I was good enough. So if you feel like that, please know you're wrong. And let us have the opportunity to prove you wrong with the love that we have for you, because it's for you. We don't be doing this for us, okay? We appreciate you, Advocate, for coming into the space and starting us off and keeping us going. And to you, shout out to Chris in the background, making sure we can do this thing as we need to. We are going to move along to our next poet, Zekali, also known as the human horn in the room. We are going to unmute you. Please let us know where we can find you, how you feeling, and what you got for us.
My IG is on the name Zikali_Zomkonto. And I wrote this poem. I wrote 2 lines on June 20th because it was World Refugee Day. Then I decided for today I'll just write something and finish those 2 lines off. So this is for World Refugee Day. It's called The Power of Memory. The power of memory is best measured in people that have lost everything. Those that have to live with dreams shattered by fire, water, earth, wind, and sometimes scattered by gunfire, water cannons, ground-to-air missiles, and the wind sails of capsized ships. And as always, the elements combined, it seems, are nothing to the schemes of evil men. So meet my sister Senzeni in South Africa. Her plastic shack was bent down 2 weeks back because she's a kwerekwe, a foreigner. And since then, she has been carrying the house key around her neck as if houses lost to us and do rise like the phoenix, with everything that was in them arranged the way she would love them to be. And the idea of a metal key to a plastic shack is still lost to me, but not to her. The exact measure of value is best known to those with nothing else left that is tangible, that have had to learn the texture of things all over again, even their own skin. Like the brother Percy, he was pulled from the waters plied by the slave ships of yesteryear. So he watched history repeat itself. Except no one threw themselves off the boat. This time, the boat threw itself on them when it capsized. But somehow he survived, and now he drowns in sorrows deeper than the ocean's spine. People that have lost everything, they treasure moments that cannot be aspired to, that refuse to be erased. And if you try to forget these moments, they would wedge their foot through the door and scream so loud into your day that a crowd gathered around your screams walks away smelling of gun residue from just that memory alone, bleeding into the street. People that long lost the power to live from death hunting them have mastered the art of carrying only yourself when you flee. They know that one becomes heavier after they have stopped to rest, and that the trees might fail to heave their chests and breathe just from you leaning against their trunks to sleep disturbing dreams. So they ignore the shade and walk through life half asleep to pain. The ones we imagine as weak and cannot speak for themselves, they remember things that cannot exist in any other nightmare. Your worst horror story is their best day. Like a smile that mothers remember erupted just before the bomb started falling, and that their children's smiles got rudely interrupted and never got to come off their children's lips that morning and were swallowed up by the explosions. So that what remains is a smile that you cannot retain without setting off those bombs all over again. So next time you're tempted to say something mean, just remember that they are stillborn children that have lived longer than some of us have lived. Because when their mothers grieved for them, they buried everything else in their grief. But some of us died without knowing it. We were born simply to just formalize the death and to grieve our own funerals with each passing moment. Be kind. Thank you.
Yes, yes, just to be kind, right? Unmute yourselves, please, and give them some
That was
love.
beautiful.
Oh,
That was incredible.
Gonzo, that was so
So incredible.
fucking beautiful.
Amazing. I
Listen,
love
thank
it.
you,
Incredible.
Captain
Wow.
Longstreet. That's
Mm.
Yes, yes, I think someone said incredible, and they're right. That was fantastic. Thank you for reminding us, right? Not to miss an opportunity to lift population of people, many of us belonging to that population, where it's so easy to forget, to be simple things like kind. For some reason, that's a mountain that many folks can't get over to get to other people. So we appreciate you for the reminder of kindness, right? What a gift to give to someone else. So we thank you for being in this room, for bringing your fire and your horns with you. We appreciate you. And I hope you keep on blazing that horn for everybody that inspires you, that you're here. We are inspired by you. And like I said, I'm usually stalking y'all while y'all are sharing. So don't be surprised if I got a little clip of your stuff and I'm sharing it with the world. Because like I said, you deserve to be shared. You deserve to be heard. And I'm always impressed and inspired by you. And I'd like you to know that, if you don't know nothing else. Okay, so thank you, Zonkoto, for your fire. We are going to move along to the next poet, who is, another one, another hitter. Unmesh, if you are in the room, let's see if I can find you. There you are. Yes. He also has an open mic on Saturday mornings. I believe it's 11 or 11:30 Eastern time, but I'll let you tell him himself. Go ahead, unmute yourself, and please let the folks know where can we find you and what you got.
Hello, Regine. Hello, everyone. Okay, here we go. Every step, an examination. Few fail, few pass, just to face a brand new examination in a new class. Visible injuries heal, invisible ones refuse to fade. There is no lifespan to invisible injuries. They just become part and parcel of my life. Always at the back of my mind, ping pong of agony, pangs triggered by the supermarket of reasons, a Valentine rose, a card, a song, someone calling my name unintentionally, looking deep into my eyes, traversing the false greenery of my eyes. Oasis of false hope, reaching the desert in my eyes. Now the desert is in its own elements. Tight lid is broken, hot air burning, scalding the traveler. I know if I allow her to go past it, she might never come back. Desert in the deep eyes will swallow her. Like a comet, she lightens the desert. But comets are never faithful, just visitors from the space. She wanders into the desert. Sand wipes off her footprint. One-way ticket. She is lost. Wanted to help her at any cost. My words coax her out of the hellish desert. She comes back. She comes back with a heavy burden on her back. The cost of my love she pays. The cost of my love she pays. I close my eyes. They speak the language which I want to hide. I close my eyes. They speak the language which I want to hide. Thank you. Thanks a lot.
Speak the language that I want to hide. Oh, yes, please unmute yourselves.
Speak the language that I want to
Yes,
hide. Wow,
yes.
damn.
Love that last
Woo,
line.
yeah, that
Wow.
line.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Woo.
Yeah.
Right? That's how I felt too. That last line hit me right in the chest. Thank you so much. Your delivery is always such an experience. We thank you for coming into the room. Like I said, make sure you follow him. He's got his online open mic on Saturdays. Please, Omesh, put that in the chat so folks can find you. Please connect with each other. This is not the only safe space for you that's out there, that's cultivated by the same people who are here lifting you already, right? If they can do it in this room when they don't have to, you imagine what they'll do in a space that they create for you, right? So please find him, follow him, show up. It's an international vibe he got going on Saturdays, because what he's coming to us all the way from India, sending love out to India. Thank you for being with us, Umesh. Oh, y'all ain't know? We international, boo. Okay. So you're going to get a little love from the whole world here, and also opportunities to join the rest of the world wherever there's some more love for you. Okay. So we're going to move right along. Oh, yes. Ike Waltz is up next, and I'm so excited because I just have to know, who is this ravishing lady you've got with you?
Well, this ravishing lady happens to be my wife for 27 years.
Oh, welcome,
And we
welcome.
decided to read a duet today.
Yes.
A duet.
Yes, please do.
So, what do lovers do? I wrote this piece for my lovely wife, Sheila. This is what lovers do. They open the curtain, gaze at the moon, and go to bed.
This is what lovers do. They light a candle, spread rose petals all over the bed.
Is that what they do? This is what lovers do. They go to bed and dance a steamy minuet.
This is what lovers do. They go to bed and sing a raunchy song, a la coquette.
So they do. This is what lovers do. They go to bed and kiss a kisses duet.
This is what lovers do in bed. When skin touches skin, it feels like a cuddle, a match made in time. I swear, heaven is all but mine.
Really? This is what a lover does. He enters her garden of Eden, lifts up her legs, sometimes entirely new, a creation of oysters and stew. Oh, how funny. Well, that's how I rescued her favorite creamy Cadbury Easter honey bunny.
This is what we lovers expect. I beg you, what would you like me to do? Can I? Shall I? Or is it a may? Oh, heck, let's do it anyway, okay?
Okay, this is what lovers do in bed. They sip on a glass of champagne, and when the bottle is empty, they say, what a shame.
What a shame. This is what lovers do. They stay and play in bed and rest. And when they reach the pinnacle of our lovingly better best, we know we are so blessed.
This is
what lovers do.
Do you?
Do you?
Oh my gosh, I can't deal. Nope. Everybody unmute. I need a minute.
This is how poems begin.
Such a beautiful couple.
To your wife,
So beautiful.
poetry, amazing.
Love it. Beautiful.
I'm done. I'm really in a bad place, guys. I'm really in a bad place. Thank you so much. I'm gonna unmute you once more. Oh, please remind us of your wife's name.
Sheila.
Sheila, thank you so much for being here with us. That was beautiful. Thank you both for sharing your love with us. We feel blessed by it. Let me not speak for everybody. I feel blessed by it. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you all.
Thank you all.
Guys, what am I supposed to do now, right? I just want kisses and like somebody to hug me right now. That's it, So if y'all could just wrap yourselves for me, just give me some of that because I need it. Oof. Thank you. That was beautiful. Woo, we never had a love duet before, and then the kiss of love at the end. Listen, let me just get to the next person so I could go and cool down back here, okay? Wow. Mr. Tezazomog, are you still in the building with us? I need you. Yes, and a guitar. Ooh. Hi.
Am I unmuted?
Yes, we can hear you. How you doing?
I'm good, and you?
I'm well. Better to see you with that guitar in your hand. You gonna sing to
I know,
it?
because that was a beating on Monday, huh?
Oh man, no, it's the only kind we like though. You know what I'm saying? The one with words. Go ahead, do your thing.
Alrighty, let's try this. See how it goes. Oh, Mr. Gloom. Oh, you're so cruel. You had us on the loom. Oh, Mr. Gloom. You are so blue. Oh, mister, you tire with your tired mind, with your toupee of fakeness. Oh, mister, you really tired. You tired liar. Oh, Mr. Gloom, your hubris is your fall. Not all are your fools. Their integrity is your wall. Oh, Mr. Fool. Thank you. My hand got really tired.
I'm not tired of you. That's all right. Let it rest. You gave us all the vibes we need. Unmute. Please let them know how you feel.
That was so relaxing.
Yeah,
It
that
so
was great.
cathartic in so many ways.
Mellow.
Always great to hear you, Mr. Tez. Always.
Yes. See, you even brought out the horns, tired hands, and all that. Thank you so much for working through it for us. We appreciate you. Yes, we have a bunch more on the list. If you are not on the list or what's left of the list, and you would like to be on the good luck round and have 1 or 2 spots left, please let me know. Abraham, I got you. Abraham Benjamin, I got you. Don't worry. All right, we are going to move on to our next artist, and this is also a new artist, okay? New to the scene here on the Thursday night online open mic. I'm so excited to hear they've got to share. And I know you're going to bring them in with some love and some good energy. So I know I don't have to tell y'all how to act. Okay. So Jen, I am going to unmute. Please let us know how to say your name, where we can follow you, how to address you as well. Okay. Oh, we can't hear you.
Hi, everyone. Sorry about that. Can you hear me now?
Yes, we can hear you. Welcome.
Thank you. You pronounced my name right. My name is Jin, or you can call me Jinwei, whichever. I don't have social media for my poem, sorry. Can I start with my poem? Is there anything else that you need to know?
Of course, you can start with your poem. We want you. We don't care if you don't have no social media. We want you. So go ahead, Jen.
All right, thank you. So I'm going to give a bit of context first before I start. So we all know there's been so much tragedy and stress in the world right now. So I wrote this one day when news of the pandemic, the economy, the politicians who can't get their shit together, and the degradation of the environment, they were all too much for me. So I'm going to start my poem. It's called Fairies. Can we go to where the fairies play, where the aches and pains just melt away? A place where our hands hold each other instead of smartphones, where perennial winds zip around ancient mountain slopes while saying in breathy voices, welcome to our home. A place where the symphony of animal activity and the breeze with the leaves and the crunch of the ground beneath our feet fill our hearts with joy and hope. And then we look up in awe, simply because the same skies that the fairies see glow and morph in shades of colors ever so clearly. And all around us are ancient trees whose gnarled branches are like age-old human fingers that descend to gently caress us while they whisper wisdoms and worldly secrets into our ears. Can I see smiles etched across our faces as we see our reflection in the river, while we hear the song of its unpolluted water dance over stones and branches in its watery path that gets bigger and bigger, ending in an ocean with whales that jump above the seawater. We look around for signs of any other human life, but there is none, just you and I, and that is absolutely fine. Can we then just pull up a couple of chairs, eat ice cream and fatty foods, and just read a good goddamn book? Thank you.
Yes, Jen, please unmute yourselves. Give us some energy.
Oh, yeah.
Yes,
That was beautiful.
Welcome.
Love that. Oh my goodness, that was so beautiful.
Excellent. And in keeping, because you also deserve your welcome. You also deserve to hear from the community how we feel about you, how we feel about wanting you to come back. We are going to unmute again in the same way we did before. I would like you all to tell Jen what you wanted to hear the first time you stepped into the room and decided to be vulnerable with other people, right? So unmute and make some noise. Tell her how you feel.
Come on back, Jen. We'll eat some ice cream.
One of us. One of us. One of us. Please come back.
Come back. You're one of
on your way back to Thursday night.
Amazing. Amazing.
Thank you for joining the revolution.
Revolution indeed. See, not just me, Jen, not just me. I could tell you I love you and be telling you the absolute truth, but it sounds so much better when the whole room says it to you, right? So they said one of us, and we meant that on Thursday nights, you got nowhere else to be, you need somewhere to share the contents of your spirit, like that beautiful poem you shared with us just now, please do return to us, whether you come and sign up 24 hours ahead of time, 9 p.m. Eastern, or if you forget and you jump on the good luck round, okay? We will make space for you. Thank you so much for being here with us and for sharing that and choosing to share, because you didn't have to, and you know you didn't have to, but you did. So thank you. Thank you so much. And if anybody else wants to share and they are not on the list and you want to get on the good luck round and you're saying to yourself, you know what? I'm going to do it. Just go ahead and hit me up. Let me know and we'll get to you. So let's get back to our list. I do not see Shakima Grant. So we are going to go ahead. The next person was supposed to be Abraham Kamani, who I also don't see. So that means that we are going to be moving. Oh, I see Abe. I think that's Abe right there. Abe, is that you? Is that Abraham?
Yeah, that's me.
Hello. Hello.
Hi, mommy.
Uh-oh. Who? Nope, that ain't Abe. That ain't Abe. Okay, good. So just kidding, to keep us on our toes here. All right, so we're going to move along to the good luck round. Okay. Poetek. I know you ready for us, but are we ready for you is the question. Are we? I don't think so, but I'm excited. So we're going to jump over to Japan real quick and get it going. We are going to unmute. Poetek, are you here with us?
Wow. Wow.
Hi.
Wow. Hey, Regine, thank you.
Hey.
I'm so glad to see you again. I found your reading on the stage on your Instagram. Wow. Awesome. I have a quiz for you, Regine. How many Ukraine refugees are in Japan? ABC. Regine.
Dang, you know
I have
I'm
a
not
question.
ready. You
I
know
have
I'm
a
not
question.
ready.
How many Ukraine refugees in Japan?
I don't know. I'm gonna go with
Which of
B.
these?
I'm gonna say
Yeah.
B.
Yay! You're real queen. Right. I listened to radio news days ago. One of them, a lady said, the peace is the best. Peace is the best. I can't stop tears to hear her voice. So tonight I wanna drop the poetry bomb to the fucking Putin. Title is hello goodbye. Oh shit. So please enjoy watching. Hello. Hello. I know this sudden, but I leave your home tonight. I'm so far away from there as possible. Cause we on a bomb. They are all sunrise. This Bambi a peace. Peace Bambi. That is why I'm giving you this kind order. We are the army of justice. As part of this, I'm calling you on your home, not your cell phone. We are the nation of justice, so we know your personal info. Please be assured, we won't peep into your bed. Just protect you from the enemy. You call us enemy, but that's a big mistake. As the saying goes, a traitor within the walls. We are fighting this enemy for you, and the Bambi will be destroy this enemy, your real enemy. So it doesn't matter if you lose a house or two. Life is a treasure, so please run away tonight. Life is a treasure. As long as you're alive, things will work out. If you die, it's all over. So please run away. This score is a sign of a friendship. Run away during the music. It's over in every day, busted will be stringed. All nation will recruit the boy, don't be free. What are you waiting for? Run away quickly. If you don't follow me, after this, don't give a fuck anymore. Please achieve through action. It's just word. Even the idiot can speak them. Let me show you the proof that I'm not an idiot. So long, my friend. Goodbye. 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 Poetry bombing. Thank you.
Yes, thank you, Poet Tag. Please unmute yourselves. Give him some love bombs.
Poet
Genius, man.
Yes.
Genius, dude.
I
That's
love
always
that.
Yeah, that is just
So
the shit.
innovative.
Next
So
level.
Always dope, man.
Always.
Always dope.
Oh
Damn.
my Lord. I told y'all we wasn't gonna be ready. I told you. Thank you for that piece and for taking a moment to reroute the energy from war and destruction to peace and being brave enough to drop that bomb. We appreciate you for that and doing it in your way. You are such a visionary, and we are so grateful to have you in this space. You'll see that I put up a little bit of that, because I think people need to see that poetry doesn't have to look one way or the other. It can look like everything all at once and be so beautiful, right? So thank you so much for being here and pushing us and inspiring us all the way from Japan. Y'all make sure you go follow Poet Tag, because that's just the tip of the iceberg of this man's intellect. You just don't know. We've had the pleasure and the privilege of finding out. And we want the same for you. Okay. Next up, we are going to have Aisha. Every time I see your name, I just want to dance. Aisha. I think she wants to be co-host. So Chris, if you still with us, if you could make Aisha co-host so she can share screen. Hey, Aisha, you there?
Hey y'all, hey beautiful people. Let me turn my
Hey.
camera on. I'm sorry.
That's all right. That's all right.
Been a long, rough day.
I understand. I'm trying to
All
get
right, let me start this share. Oh, it says
co-host.
only the host can share.
All right. Did they make you a co-host yet?
I don't know yet. Let me see.
Let's see.
No, not yet.
No. Oh boy, hold on. Oh, please hold. Well, how you doing? Why we here? How you doing?
I'm good, sis. I'm good. Thank you for having me. Hey, everybody.
Absolutely. So until Chris.
Well, in the meantime, I guess
Yeah.
I can just tell you guys that y'all can check me out on Instagram and on Facebook under Voice Volumes. I'm also on most media platforms like Spotify, Apple Music, Google Podcasts. I have an entire podcast devoted to poetry called Voice Volumes, and I'll put the name inside of the group. But I just appreciate the platform, and I appreciate the artistry that's here. And, the fact that New York Poets Cafe is doing this, because this is a dope thing to be a part of and to be a part of, as in being a participant and being able to listen to the people that are here. So I appreciate you guys, and I thank you
Most
for it.
definitely. Thank you for being with us. Our producer in the background, I think he might have stepped away. So what I'm going to do, because I do want to keep our word to you as far as being able to share screen, I'm just going to let someone else go ahead of you.
Sure.
Oh, wait. No, he just made you a co-host. Yes.
Oh, okay. All right.
Go ahead.
Okay, here we go. Okay.
microphone is on. All right, let me know if you can hear it.
Good, we can hear you.
Teardrop. That single bolus of saltiness rolled from the edifices of my soul. Its collection mined from deep within, this tear migrated down southward across cheek. Its brine and flavor gathered in intensity, concentrated down to elemental sodium chloride. Salt. Its taste distinct from the taste of sweet we once shared and savored. This very cry, this tear felt different. Finality, as I promised myself this hot stinging would be no more. No longer would I let body portray emotion, but instead would allow time to do its work of healing. Let this last tear soak pillowcases and dampen feathers. As morning welcomes the dry, wings now able to withstand wind, I take flight, uplifted that this pain can weigh me down no more. Heart wages war against common sense and wins me courage. I've cried the last tear for you, for us. Now it's time to replenish the waters within, living waters. I refresh in letting go as amniotic fluid surrounds my spirit, and within my soul rebirth stirs. Mind, body, and spirit incubates. Months, even years later, water breaks. I look down with tears in my eyes, new sweet tears of joy. Congratulations, it's you.
I believe the angriest people. Yes, come on. That was so beautiful. Let me unmute everyone so they can tell you so.
Oh, just gorgeous.
Yes,
Wow.
I love that. The words,
Mesmerizing.
the visuals, everything was beautiful.
Beautiful.
Oh,
Beautiful.
Wonderful, wonderful word.
Cadence, the piece, lovely.
Whew.
Thank you.
See? Told you everybody else was feeling it too. Thank you. And thank you for bringing us some visuals. We invite you, as long as you don't abuse the space, you know what I'm saying, to bring your visuals. We know that art and the way that we express ourselves can look so many different ways. So we're so excited to have Potak and Aisha showing us, hey, your poetry can look like this too. Your words can have visuals accompanying them. To move people, because we're all moved in this space with what you had to share. So thank you so much for coming, for always jumping on our good luck round and giving us some vibes. We appreciate having you here. Shaki G, I see you got your hand up. I think the next person we have is Michelle Ortiz, and then we'll have Abraham and Shaki. If you would like to get on, please send me a private message. And I'll confirm that. Of course, we have space for you. Okay. Next up is going to be Michelle Ortiz. Are you with us, Mama? Are you here? Let's see. She might have stepped away for a second. I know she's in here. I know she has something to share with us. So we're going to move on to the next person, and she'll let me know when she's back. She might have went to the bathroom, got some chips or something. I get kind of hungry in here too. I'm a little famished myself. I'm not going to hold you. Okay. So the next one up is going to be Abraham Benjamin. Thank you for joining us. Let me ask you to unmute. Hey.
Hey.
How you doing?
I'm good. I'm just
Right.
enjoying the vibe.
Hey, I like that. All right, go on to
Wow. Okay, I'm gonna do this piece right here. I've seen it's been getting some good reviews online, and I think I figured fitting to like perform it here live. So this is called Abandonment Issues, Part 1. They say it's hard to make a first impression twice, so you better make it count if you do. I have to be honest. This may be why I have abandonment issues. A heartbreak kid times 5, super kicked in my crown chakra, but never stayed down for the 3 count. The amount of pain left in broke wind with my pride, dignity engulfed, funk of embarrassment. No shower could wash away in a day. And naive martyr is not my name, though it's all about the game and how you play it, right? I was PS5'd off because someone else had the control and maneuver in the D-pad of my emotions, knew how to hold down my trigger button so long by the time they hit the X button, it was game over. Trust. That self-accountability, accepting, admitting my stubbornness, hard-headed, no-filter tongue has rubbed women I loved the wrong way. And the all or nothing feelings were because I wanted them to stay. See, me no easy to deal with sometimes. When with one of my last exes, I fed my discretion while starving her heart of truth, made her believe that it was an issue to commit before a ring, looked at as a joker, committed the Arkham asylum of intentions in sin. Seriously. Been a lost son of society to reclaim self-love solace, thinking by spending more know thyself focus will show the woman that wants me to see the currency inside, for her not to value the cliche that's my potential, and myself to look through and get past any toxic pride poisoning my progress. Acknowledge once again that people's rejection is my God's protection. And as a Black man, realize that these phantom crosses I bared were left behind slavery trauma food, these shoulders ingested, let's keep it 100. Loneliness and misguided attachment is a hell of a drug. So my name is Abraham, and I'm an addict that's overdosed twice off it. This literary AA meeting is my way of healing toward absolution and comprehend. I don't just want a spiritual confidant, lover, and friend, but someone to recognize the work put into self, to mend my bends that almost broke in me. Now, is that too much to ask? That's it for that.
Ooh, yes. Come on now. Unmute yourselves, please. That was fantastic.
Oh yeah, Abraham.
Yes.
Right on.
And with that work.
That
Yeah.
was
That
excellent.
work.
Wow.
Nice.
Literary AA meeting.
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow.
Woo. You said literary AA meeting. Indeed. We are all here. We all got a problem. Okay. Hi, My name's Jamila, also known as Ray Jane. I have a literary issue as well. Thank you for being here. Thank you for bringing that new fire to us. If you guys don't know Abraham, please find him on Instagram, find him on Facebook. He definitely just posted that poem. I already dropped some fire emojis up in there because that's what it deserves. Thank you. Thank you for being here and choosing to share with us. We appreciate your artistry. Every time you come, it's some fire. We need it. Sometimes we don't even know where we at. I didn't know I was at literary AA till just now, and it makes perfect sense. It makes perfect sense to me. So thank you. Thank you for reintroducing us to the space. Okay, look at Elemental. He can't even keep his fingers. Look, just look at him. Look at him. You ever see somebody snap so fast? Are you making noise? Are you even making noise, Elemental? It don't matter. We know. It's all love. So Michelle Ortiz is back. She's back. She got her snacks. You know, she got her vittles. She's ready. So I'm going to unmute. Oh, and she outside. She's going to bring us some good outside energy. Unmute yourself, my love. How are you?
Hi, everybody. I don't even know if I can go after that. Like, oh my goodness.
This is literary AA, though. So
My
you
heart
must
right
go.
now, that was aggressive. Like, that was amazing. Okay. I'm going to start. At this very moment, billions of other moments are happening. And if that isn't God, I don't know what is. A scribe and a keeper. So if I can count on anything, it's that a poet's pen never leaves the paper. So if I must analyze and question, if I must double and triple check to witness the effervescence of this broken body, broken home, I will. Curiousness never killed me. Not knowing what's around the bend has shaken me more times than I care to count. Grief holds my heart in one hand and asks me if it's worth it, to know, to grow. Whispers all my hopes back to me, sends doubt creeping through my bones, wrestling it into submission often takes blind acts of faith like breathing and saving space for grace. Holding myself accountable for all the things I've done, forgiving myself for all the things I've failed to do, holding on to the pieces of poetry I've been gifted, and touching my pen to paper. I can trust at this moment billions of moments are happening, slipping through our fingers. But I am home, and ain't I here? Thank you.
And ain't I here? Woo! Charlie! Unmute yourselves. Please give us some love.
Yeah, you are home. Yeah.
Yes.
Over here talking that
Yeah.
talk.
Love it. Love it.
Right.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Woo! You are so welcome. And Elemental is correct. You are home. You know, I know out here it's very easy to be unsure of your footing. It's very easy to become ungrounded. Sometimes when we lose our words, we lose ourselves. So if ever you get confused or lost, just come back. You don't have to necessarily share, but maybe something that somebody else is saying will give you permission, will free you, so that you can go on to create something else and go on living and existing, right? Because if nobody else wants you anywhere, we want you here. So thank you for being here with us, Michelle. Thank you for getting your snacks and coming back. We love you. We appreciate you. And please come back to us, even if it's just to watch, because you don't have to feel like you're by yourself, because you're not. All right? Just so you know. All right, yeah, sending you back love, you already know, with the neon, you know what I'm saying? Just in case you get lost in the dark, you know what I'm saying? You just follow these neon nails, you know where the love is at, you already know. All right, so I think we got to the end of our list, and I just want to thank you all for being here with us. As always, you could have been anywhere else in the world, but you decided to be here with us, and I am so grateful to you. I thank you for taking the opportunity to share, to be vulnerable, to step outside of your boxes, and to not allow yourself to be boxed either, you know, and popping out them boxes on us with that fire, with that love, with all the spectrum of what it is to be a human being. So I'm going to unmute everybody, and I just want you to take a minute just to love on each other. We're here every Thursday night, 9 p.m. Eastern, hosting the Thunder Lung is what they call me. It's Ray Jane, ITSRAYJANE. Please come through 24 hours ahead of time is the sign up. So if you want to spit on Thursday, you're going to sign up on Wednesday. There you go, 9 p.m. Eastern. If you forget, just show up. As you can see, we got space for you. And it's our pleasure and our privilege to give it to you. So I'm going to unmute y'all. Please love on each other. Share peace and good tidings and blessings so we can end the week strong.
Peace.
Give it up for Ray J.
Much love,
Give it up for one of the dopest
everyone.
hosts
Let
in the
nothing
universe.
deter you.
Yes, Thunder
We are
Love
gods. We are
Thursday.
goddesses.
Good talk.
Yes. Love all of my beautiful people. Everyone is so
No matter what
talented.
happens,
Keep sharing your gifts.
we have
Sharing your